Welcome to D&Derailed, the D&D podcast you didn't know you needed. I am your host and dungeon master, Jordan Alfaro. Our first season takes place in Griffon City, a fictional Northern California city in the very real United States of America. Griffon City is about 2.5 hours east of San Francisco and 2.5 hours west of Yosemite. It's a huge metropolitan area the I-5 runs through. It is made up of the 5 districts. 4 of the districts are laid out in a compass shape, with the 5th one bisecting it from southwest to northeast. The western district is known as the Commercial District. This is where all the big box stores, amusement parks, and transportation hubs and other kinds of touristy things are. To the north is the Financial District. Huge skyscrapers, bumper-to-bumper traffic, and the smell of hair gel wafting through the streets can be seen from every corner. This is where many of the companies conduct business. Apple constructed an analytics center out here as the company grew. IBM also has a beta testing facility in the area. The Griffon City Stock Exchange rivals the New York Stock Exchange for a sphere of influence on the financial world. Next, to the east, is the Artisanal District. In this quaint area is a suburban life with all the fixins. Classic high schools, niche historical buildings, Old Town Griffon City, and things that white people with dreadlocks like. Crystal shops, health stores, hiking trails into heavily wooded areas perfect for smoking doobies. To the south is the Vista. Many of the wealthy folk in the city own property out here. There's a crest that oversees a valley where the reservoir sits. Celebrities such as Ben Affleck, Tom Cruise, and Emily Blunt own summer homes out here. And finally, 4th Avenue cuts the city in half. 4th Avenue, also known as Skid Row or Kid Scrow as the locals like to call it, bisects the city. The haves and the mostly haves are bordered by the have-nots. Out here, buildings are worn down, dilapidated, and in some cases, condemned. Seedy bars, gang activity, and homelessness plagues the district, and in this bustling metropolis is where our tale takes place. Now let's meet the major players.
I was born into affluence. I had always seen the people living in the other districts, or even in Kid Scrow, that life was difficult for them. And for someone in the Vistas, as me, with my family, I always felt out of touch. And I realized that everyone is dealt a different hand in life. And so I took it upon myself to open a sort of community, a bar that allows everyone to have a chance, whether they be rich or poor. And I have many customers from different walks of life, and that is something that I revel in. I'm able to learn more information and be part of the community in this way. I am Varden von Anderson, and I am a divination wizard.
Alright men, this is it. All or nothing. Coach McCoy expects everything from us tonight. And if we let him down, we let ourselves down. Nothing is more important than the allegiance that we have to him and to the game. Now, I didn't become team captain, get awarded varsity team MVP 2 years running, and push the rest of you to the breaking point for the past 35 weeks to let that all go to waste. No, I did it to win. Because that is what makes life worthwhile. Think about it. In that short time, you have all built the strength to defeat even the mightiest of foes. And let's face it, we're up against some fucking poofs tonight. But it doesn't end there. This team lives on in us forever. And I will do everything in my power to pass on that strength to those who follow. Doesn't matter where or when, my strength shall be our guide. The strong and the fit should lead the weaker. Exhibit A. If the opposition shows cowardice, scorn them. Displays weakness, exploit them. Lacks strength, destroy them, for they are unfit to share a field with us, let alone be considered competitive equals. And as my father's one and only son, there is none but me who can carry on the legacy of my family's devotion to the game. Take a knee, men, take a knee. For with you and the late Jim Jibo as my witness, I will proudly lead this team, nay, this family, to victory. I'm Callan Illingworth McCoy Jr., and I'm a fucking paladin.
What up, dudes and dudettes, buddies and baddies, ladies and fellas, and everything in between? It's a dandy day down here at 3 Mile Park, and this is your life guardian, Chet, short for Cheddar. Cheddar if you want. I'm from the far north. Been the lifeguard here for like 2 years. Originally, came down here to find my clan of nomads. It was a rough winter, and typically I go with them when they make their passage south. But I had an obligation to protect our pond from hunters. Degens from upcountry, who don't respect the laws of the hunt. For some reason, they didn't come back, so I decided to come and find them. It's been 2 years and I've heard nothing, but I'm optimistic. We will cross treads somewhere. I'm Cheddar, and I'm a cleric.
You need drugs? I got them. Whatever you need, I got it, or I can get it. No negotiations under any circumstance, though. Not down with that. Dietrich Thomas, a druid.
Well, my parents disappeared when I was like young. I'm originally from, you don't need to know where I'm from. I do things, I go places, I don't stay places very long. I have a cute ass dog named Rufus. Yeah, you know you love Rufus. I love Rufus. If anyone ever touched Rufus and harmed Rufus, I would probably kill them. Like, just straight up, like, bloody murder. So yeah, don't fuck with Rufus. And then I like smoking weed and taking names. I mean making coats. I'm a coat maker. I'm not a hitman. I'm a coat maker. Okay, goodbye. Name's Jay Mason. Rogue.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoy the show. And finally, welcome to Griffon City, where adventure is just outside your door.